Oh, I guess we're just jumping right in. Here we go. The two-shell treaty.
Happening.
It is.
It's the
D-pad. I'm Rick.
I'm John.
This is Super Mario Bros. Z, Episode 9.
The last one?
The last one?
Is it? Well, are you just copying me?
Are you just copying me? Hey, Shadow.
Hey, Shadow's butt.
It's an interesting use of that sprite with the, like, skew effect going on. What? Was that a locket from Maria? Or is that from Rouge? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Can he? He can't use Chaos Control as easily as you.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to save Peach, but, like, if Mecha Sonic gets his way, isn't everything destroyed?
Yep.
So, like, I kind of see the point.
Like, I see his point, but at the same time, I don't know. The person closest to one of your allies being murdered would definitely not do a lot for your morale.
Right.
Ah.
Fancy meeting you out here in the middle of...
nowhere. Okay. I do kind of wish that they would actually modify his sprite to have the gun there as opposed to having it continue to be that, like, gradient thing.
They did it a couple times.
Yeah. Just gonna fight in the desert.
Now it's payback time, Mecha Sonic. On a tight schedule?
What? You're not on a tight anything. You've generally been good about, like, beating the shit out of people whenever you come across them, and you know where. Okay. If he can detect where emeralds are, how could he not detect where 5 emeralds are? Like, at the same time. Would that not be, like, much louder of a...
Is Bagglesby like a pocket dimension or something?
I guess he could be. Oh, yeah, meanwhile, basilisks.
Wouldn't it be great if he just ended it by killing everyone?
That'd be great. Okay.
He can be a Koopa and a man, you weirdos.
Alright. Did the emotionless thing not take? Yup. Talking is a free action. Yup. Huh? Ah, okay.
Awesome.
Oof. Bowling. Yay!
So guess it wears off. What the deuce?
Family Guy. Always a timely reference.
Yeah. I really want to just start vomiting.
Yes. Oh, God. So that's not the same life mushroom from earlier.
No.
So I think he already used that one in an earlier episode. That's the one that he got from downstairs. Oh, he hid as a statue the whole time.
I wonder...
Oh, or he just can freely become stone and not stone.
Or they retconned it because they didn't know what they were going to do.
Yeah, also that. It's kind of a clever thing to do, though, is to match those.
I'm cool with it. Koopa Trolls.
All right. Oh. Well,
that's just it?
I guess that's where he finished his animation there. So
what the fuck, Rick?
So all that I knew about this episode and the ending of this is that, like, at some point he just was not satisfied with where things were going with it. So he decided that he was going to start over, essentially. So, like, 2 years later, or over that 2 years, I guess, he, like, reworked the beginning of this thing as, like, a new series and has rewritten a bunch of it and has gone a different direction with everything and, like,
so
I don't know.
What's that? Where's that?
That is, I mean, that's also, weirdly enough, also on Newgrounds, also on YouTube. That was part of the reason when the first episode of that came out. Oh, no, sorry. This year, I don't know what prompted it, but in, like, February of this year, he posted to his YouTube the 4K remastered version of the original series. But he's at least, I think, 4 or 5 episodes into this, like, rebooted version of it, I guess.
Then why didn't we watch that?
Because that came out a decade later.
Or are you gonna make us watch
We
that?
might come back around to that. We'll see.
I fucking hate you.
But I don't know any further about that. But yeah, so apparently he was just like, he started writing stuff for this and then was just like, whatever. I'm not doing, so I don't like this. And that was just it. I'm amazed at how little happened in that episode. So you did know all this.
I
knew some of this. I didn't know that it was going to resolve nothing of that whole fight scene that was there. All I knew was that it wasn't complete. Beyond that, I knew nothing else.
I'm Shadow, and you're whoever the fuck made Super Mario Bros. Z. Okay, that's
so you're under my
control. That's how we feel right now.
And I can just end you at will in the middle of all of your plot lines that are currently running.
Fair enough.
There you go. Yeah, that's a disappointing way for that to just kind of like peter out. Because not like the Basilisk thing was like a particularly gripping plot, and Shadow going off on his own was like, but I don't know. It was kind of a down note for that to fade out on.
And I kind of don't need to see another Shadow Mecha Sonic fight. Like,
we've seen that 3 times now in some capacity or another. Like, I don't know.
The fight scenes were all really good, and there were some fun ideas with the story and like a couple of decent jokes. Like, I get why he was probably like, I'm going to start it over. Yeah. But, well, you can anyway, it's genuinely impressive for what it is, regardless.
Yeah. The difference in quality between the first episode and the last episode, I guess the 8th episode, I don't think there was any actual there was a little action in the 9th, but like the difference in quality between the fight scenes there is huge. I think there's a lot better control over like the dynamism and like the 3D feel of certain pieces of the fight scenes and things like that. Like all of that was kind of nicely done. But
yeah, absolutely. But
there's
some good ideas here and some really good execution, especially the fight scenes.
As Mario Sonic crossover fan fiction goes, I've seen a lot worse.
Yeah, well, that's because you hang out on the Rule 34 Reddit a lot.
Oh, every day. Is there one? I don't actually know.
I can't imagine there's not. There's probably Rule 34 of the Rule 34 Reddit.
Yeah, but Rule 34 has nothing to do with fan fiction. Like, not really.
Rule 34 is there's porn of it.
Yeah.
Right? So if there's fanfic on the internet, there's porn of it.
I mean, probably.
Definitely.
How many fan creations do you think there are of basilisks?
More than 0.
Oh, 0 has some too.
0 probably has a bunch of Rule 34.
God damn. Well, I think that I mean
Zero's just such a babe, It's like really, she's beautiful with that hair.
Yeah, big green robot with a big trash can head.
What?
Yeah.
Zero? Oh, that's not the 0 I meant. I meant the sexy 0 who hangs out with Mega Man X.
the green trash can head.
With Mega Man X.
I don't think they've ever done a crossover with those two characters.
Get the fuck. We are. This sucks.
It does. That's it for Super Mario Bros. Z.
Rick, I got to talk to you. You got to be a little more choosy about what you allow into the Supersonic.
This was
Let's
a big
Play.
deal. This was a big fucking deal when it
wasn't
came
a
out.
game made by Sega starring Sonic or anyone starring Sonic the Hedgehog.
We've done Mega Man games that aren't made by Capcom. We've done.
But they were games.
Yes.
They were officially licensed or sanctioned.
We've done things that aren't games.
I know. I'm just saying this is a bit more of a stretch, I think.
It's definitely more of a stretch, but it's also something that's got like a really important place in the history of like online fan-made entertainment for sure.
That's fair.
Like this helped prop Newgrounds up. They had to, for the last episode, for number 8, apparently the Tom Fulp, the guy who created and runs Newgrounds, had to increase the like file size limit of the entire website just so that he could upload part 8.
Wow.
And he only did it because he was personally a fan of the series too.
That's actually
so
really
like,
cool.
It's kind of like a neat little symbiosis there. Symbiosis? Yeah. But I don't know. It's weird because on the one hand, there's a lot of stuff here. It's like, really? This? But at the same time, it's like, there's a lot of like impressive shit there. That's a lot of work.
No. And we nitpicked a lot, but at the same time, a lot of the sprite work was great. All the fight scenes were really good, even in the early
It's a lot
ones.
better than I think either of us would be able to pull off, like, without also
ourselves.
7 years of cracking away at it, So,
like, it's impressive. I think part of it is that, like, it was so close to being really good
that
if they had just tweaked a few core things, it would have been really good.
Yeah, too much talking.
Way too much talking.
It's not even just so much that it's too much talking, but like a lot of the exposition felt like it was too much of that.
Yep, too much exposition, too wordy in the dialogue.
Yeah.
Pacing was weird.
Yeah,
a lot of the gags kind of fall flat, or like you have to take a really long road to get to the gag, and it's like not worth it. But
some of them are fine. Like the goggles one was fine. It was hilarious.
Fine.
It was a quick 2-second thing, and it worked, and it didn't outstay its welcome.
Mm-hmm.
But like the pratfalls and the Spirit Squad thing and all that, it was kind of like, all right, not so much. Not feeling that as much, but
But overall, there's really great moments, and the fight scenes are amazing, and just the technical prowess it would take to pull this off in fucking Flash with like mostly sprites is amazing.
That's the thing, is like I could see myself sitting down and doing this with Premiere a lot easier than I could with Flash. I guess not. Flash is better suited for like doing like multi-layered like zoom in style stuff. Yeah. Premiere's not really geared towards that. But
and like animation, like you can do animation in Premiere, but it's a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's a lot more. I mean. Yeah, there's pros and cons. It's less built for that for sure.
I think these days people will probably use After Effects for something like this.
Probably,
right?
yeah, definitely After Effects. But yeah, I think that's it for this. I'll catch you next time, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that jazz.
Oh yeah, Merry holidays and Happy Christmas and all that jazz. Love you all.
Bye.